To notice that this video was talking about this situation, right? Like self-doubt, eliminating that self-doubt. I have one question for you. Do you sometimes feel like you cannot do it, you cannot speak in English, or that you have self-doubt sometimes when you are trying to speak in English, or no, this doesn't happen to you? That's question number one. And number two, what did you get from the video? That's my question, but what do you get?
The question number one, in sometimes, because I what is it?
I hesitate. I feel that I cannot do it, or what comes to your mind when you feel self-doubt?
When I feel what, sorry?
When you feel self-doubt is like, no, I cannot do it. Why is that? Do you identify it easily? Like, I am not doing well, or no, it's sometimes difficult to, or let's move to the question number two. What do you get from the video? Especially in yourself, what do you get from the video?
In my opinion and myself, the video speak about the opportunity, and for example, when nowhere any perfect, you can continue with this and learn with this situation.
And it was Zach was talking about two things, or like one strategy, saying when you have self-doubt, like when you are saying yourself, no, Jimena, you cannot do it, or no, Edna, you cannot do it, or I feel doubt, I'm not sure about doing this. When you have those beliefs, you have to name this person with like the villain, like the person, the bad person, saying, for example, in my case, will be shy Edna, and I'm going to kick it off, okay? Get rid of that villain, and I'm going to bring to my other shoulder my superhero, that is the name of a person that I admire, and I'm going to bring to myself and acquire all those personality traits, or all the strengths that he or she has, so I can start working, speaking, and doing as a person that I admire. So anytime you will talk in English, the advice for you, Jimena, is to try to bring that person to your mind. Okay, you have to shift. I will say to shift that belief. Okay, now we're moving to the grammar topic, and let me see if I can. Okay, we are moving to this part that is going to be about the question. Jimena, do you remember where did you go 6 months ago? Where did you go 6 months ago? Go back to that very specific time, and where did you go?
Mm, 6 months ago,
On average, it could be 3, it could be 8, but on average, on 6 months ago, where did you go? Trying to use past verbs or simple past tense. I went, remember, I went to.
I went to go a fundidora.
To la fundera, okay. And further, maybe you don't need to go out of Monterrey, but maybe in the city, Jimena, maybe to the park, to a museum, or with your family. Where did you go last year? Same month, talking about November, these days, October, or Halloween, or the Days of the Dead. Where did you go last year? Go farther, go farther. Where did you go last year? Uh, to a family, to friends, to the school. Where did you go last year?
In these days, the last year,
In these days, in October, November.
I remember that to the last year, yes, last year, in these days, I'm go to
I went.
free.
I went.
I went. I went to go the school, presential. Yes,
Live classes.
live live classes in the secondary by por
Okay,
primera vez.
first time, by first time. The first time. Okay, you were taking live classes. Now, today's topic is about using a collocation. And what is a collocation? Is a combination of words where we use noun plus a verb. For example, here I have get a degree. The verb is get, but degree is a noun. So we have verb and noun. Another very common collocation that we have is take an art class or take an English class. I'm going to use my board to exemplify, like when we are talking like go biking, go hiking, take an English class, or take an art class, we are using a collocation, okay? So can you help me giving, like using take an English class or get a degree or get a diploma using as this a sentence and write it in the chat, please? Example, so one sentence with a collocation. Collo- Let me show you the video with collocations.
If you want to ace your paper, download Grammarly. Are you me?
Hi,
Hi.
are you a new student? I saw you in my math class.
Yes, I'm a new exchange student from Spain. I'm studying at Boston University for a year.
I'm Emma.
I'm Marta.
How has your first month in the US been? Are you having a good time?
Yes, it's really great. I'm glad I made the decision to go abroad. I've always wanted to live in another country.
What made you finally decide to do it?
I knew that studying abroad would make a difference in my education and my life. But I was afraid I would miss my family too much. My grandpa told me to follow my dream and take the chance. Then one day, I decided to take my grandpa's advice and just do it. I was tired of making excuses for why I couldn't go. That That's how I came to this decision.
You're really brave. I don't know if I could spend a year in another country, especially if people spoke another language.
Actually, I've been learning English my whole life. I've always had a passion for it. I saw Boston in some American movies. It looked so nice that I wanted to make the effort to come here.
Have you seen any sights yet?
Not yet. I've been too busy doing my homework. I didn't realize how many assignments American professors give.
I know. I've been thinking about making a complaint to the Dean of Students. Some of my teachers make me take a test every week.
Wow, that's terrible. That reminds me I have an assignment I need to get started on soon. One of my teachers wanted me to write a 10-page paper.
Wow, that's long. I hope you get to take a break soon. There are so many things to see and do in Boston.
I might see some sights this weekend. I have to do the shopping for my apartment, so I'll be out anyway. Do you have any recommendations?
Faneuil Hall is a fun marketplace to visit. I think you would love to spend time looking at all the shops and getting some food.
I'd love to try some American foods. I do the cooking at my apartment, so I only eat Spanish food.
Wow, you cook? I'm terrible at cooking. Every time I try to make dinner, I make a mistake. One time, I added too much seasoning, and the taste was horrible.
Oh,
Another time, I forgot I had left something on the stove and it caught fire. The food stuck to the pan. I made a mess.
oh. I could do you a favor and teach you how to cook.
That's okay. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not a good cook.
Would you do me a favor then?
Sure, what is it?
Could you make time to take me to Faneuil Hall this weekend? I'm afraid I'll get lost if I go alone.
Sure, that'd be fun. I can show you where to find a cheap meal so that you don't go bankrupt.
Thanks. It's always good to save money. I can't get a job to make money in the US, so I can't spend too much. I must spend my money wisely.
I know what you mean. What time do you want to go this weekend? I'm having a haircut on Saturday morning.
Can we make plans a little later? I need to make a quick call to my mother.
Sure, take your time and talk to her. We can meet in the cafeteria for dinner at 5 o'clock p.m.
Sounds good. I'll see you soon.
Okay, so these are, I don't know, Jimena, if you notice it, some collocations that were expressions already formed, like make the cooking, spend time, save some money. These are collocations because there is one meaning, but we are combining two words at a time. So that's today's topic, how to use collocations. I'm going to send you the link so you can have it to review it later. ¿Qué es lo que vas a hacer, Jimena, con el video? Bueno, Jimena y Carlos, porque esto lo va a repasar él. Van a ver el video y van a escribir una listita de los collocations. Por lo menos lo que está en rojo es lo que quiero que anoten. Porque esas frases, así como están escritas, así son. No necesito traducirlas, no necesito ver lo que significa cada palabra por separado. Son collocations, eso significa que son two words, a verb and a noun, and they have one meaning. ¿Cómo puedo ir más allá con la collocation? Puedo, además de escribir las dos palabras, puedo escribir la sentence. Le pongo pausa y escribo las sentence como para entender el contexto en el que se utilizan. Eso me ayuda a que cada que lo escucho o cuando yo lo quiero usar, sé cómo usarlo exactamente. Aquí tenemos a second place diploma. Get a second place. Very good job, Jimena. That's one example. Now we are moving to the next part of collocations. Look, getting a diploma or a business management diploma is what some people want to achieve. Getting a degree diploma as first place, a second place diploma, find out a dormitory or moving or having an exchange program like this video was talking about an exchange program. And what is an exchange program is this, that moving to another country. Exchange programs includes moving to the US, moving to any other country like this. Maybe you can go to Africa, to United States, to South America, and it's talking about international students or living in a foreign country. You can get major in one career, like major in languages, major in anything, and or to study mother languages. What are the mother languages? This like English, Spanish, Italian, Deutsch, Portuguese, etc. And what I want you to notice and memorize the three expressions of this class are going to be this. Good for you. For example, your sentences, your sentence saying, I got a second place diploma, I can tell you, good for you. Or, for example, the first date that we haven't seen each other a lot, I can say, long time no see, Jimena, or long time no see, Carlos. When we affirm something, we can say, yes, you are right. Now we are going to choose 10 sense irregular verbs in past, and we are going to write a silly story. I don't know if you remember. Let me see if I can find here verbs in past, because we are going to write a silly story. Oh my god. Let me see if I can get the previous one. Well, I think 50, it's okay. Okay, so we have accept, act, choose only 10. Please choose only 10 and make a story. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Make just a story. I'm going to send you the image.
With the verbs in past.
Yes, please. I have it here. No, it's not the same. Okay, you just can choose some of them and that's it. Mm.
Miss,
Mande.
¿cómo se dice pulsera en inglés? O,
Bracelet. let me stop recording. Adiós. Ay, no estaba grabando. Ah, sí, aquí está.